one will.
Objection! Hold it! Take that!
Oh no, he's hot!
Measure the progress.
Objection!
Trademark. William, would you, if I were to, like, I don't know, lean in and kiss you, like, would you
Let's play the
kiss me
game.
back? Or hey, first turnabout, cool. So
Turnabout is fair play, so remember, if you do that, I will punch you.
Yes. Slight anime blood drip.
Gasp. Oh no.
Oh, I remember this. Man, it's been a long time since I played Phoenix Wright episode 1. This is crazy.
Why me?
Damn, why me? So we don't know who it is yet. I can't get cat like this.
Oh,
Oh.
he's guilty.
Oh, we know exactly who did it.
Someone like Harry Butts.
I thought it was Larry.
Larry Butts. Harry Butts is funny. Made it look like he did it.
So, for those who don't know...
Oh!
Oh!
I'm Japanese, so I must be evil. Or Asian of some descent. What were you saying?
Boy, am I nervous.
Are you doing Phoenix Wright, and are you giving him that voice?
Do you want that voice?
Boy, am I nervous! Nervous. Right. Who's Mia? You wanna be Mia? You want me to be Mia?
She's,
Right.
Mr. Right. Right.
I love Mia. I love Mia and Maya. Oh, hiya, Chief.
Hiya, Chief.
Oh, hi!
No. Okay.
You're gonna do his voice like that?
Woo, I'm glad we made it in time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
I'm also impressed. Impressed.
Impressed. Hi!
Boobs!
Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. You really probably should
Wait,
end up
whoa, hold on. This is our first client?
Yep. It says a lot about you and your client as well. I don't know if it's all good things,
Yeah.
but it says a lot.
Thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
That's probably a bad idea.
A favor? For a murder trial?
A favor. You mean you knew the defendant before the case?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
No.
This is not boding well for you, right?
So, right now we can already establish Phoenix is a terrible attorney. Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can.
Yeah, you probably should ask me to defend him.
Yeah, wait, maybe you shouldn't take it on then?
Yeah.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
Okay, Sonic, calm down.
It's over! Oh, it's over!
My life, everything, it's all over!
Is that Larry Butts?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, it's agony in the torture!
Yay, Phoenix!
Such a client screaming over there. Yeah, that's him.
Death, despair, oh!
I'm imagining Bugs Bunny. Agony! Agony!
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
He's got like a gun in his mouth in the corner. Like, what is he doing? It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, that's Butts. Oh. It's John Charleston. Hey, hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty.
What is...
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
Why is he like this? What? What's wrong, Larry?
I killed her. It's all over.
I did it.
Finished.
Why is he admitting to being guilty? He's such an idiot.
I can't live in a world without her. I can't.
Who? The Dairy Queen.
Who?
They shut it down.
Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Well, you just said you did.
Well, I mean, I'm getting
Nick.
very mixed signals from you.
You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
What? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death?
Well, according to you.
Oh, wow.
You.
So wait, so it was his girlfriend that got killed. I didn't even realize that.
Ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. The newspapers say it was you.
And you say it was you.
So,
And the court says it was you.
So, I guess case closed.
Yeah. Oh, well, going home early today,
I'm
guys.
a terrible attorney, but at least I can go home. Do I still get paid?
Probably not.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
And I'm an ace attorney.
Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
It's a murder trial.
It's murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment.
Yep.
The guy they arrested was unlucky, stopped dating her. Larry Butts. Oh, my best friend from grade school. Grade school. My squad is saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh, Lord.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Okay. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Like a murder trial. One thing I can say, though, it's not usually his fault. He just has terrible luck. He's the Donald Duck of this universe.
Pretty much.
But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart.
Uh-oh.
Gotta learn how to read. That and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do!
Well,
I love when the screen shakes, you know he's like feeling like super passionate about the
August
next
3rd,
line.
10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Corner room 2. Oh, I love the fuzzy...
Court is now in session
Wow,
for the
this-
trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
This is really high quality images as far as like very clean.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Back up! Back off! The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? I'll put you on the naughty list.
Could you not call that out? Yeah, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. I kind of want to do it like a bad anime.
Your
dub.
conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. No pressure.
Ah!
No pressure.
No pressure. You're fine.
By the way, let's do this real quick.
I am an attorney. You can't show him the thing, I think, right now. Oh, that's neat. They can see everyone's
Murder victim, Winston Payne.
Winston Payne. I'm glad I can enjoy this more now that I'm older and actually understand all the meme jokes and
Moino
names.
is a serious charge.
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Oh, woo! I'll try my best, Your Honor. You know, episode 11 of Mega Man 11, Justin titled it, Why We's Wavenge, Woo, a Woo. And Dave, the dude that's been commenting on every video, he's like, I almost didn't comment on this video.
I'm glad, Dave, if you're out there watching this one, I'm glad you enjoyed the Mega Man series enough to leave a comment. on
Yeah,
every
thank you
video.
for watching all those videos, Dave.
I loved making this series myself. One of my favorite games by
Mr.
far.
White,
we've done.
given the circumstances.
Mr. White, given the circumstance. If only I could do that voice consistently, but it's
I
so
know,
hard.
it is. Just...
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Is this legal? Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. Eyesight fading. I'm dying. Oh, I love it.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely.
This would never happen in court. It's tutorial time, Mr. Wright.
Please.
State the name of the defendant.
Phoenix Wright.
I mean... The defendant? Well, that's where we bought, Your Honor. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I know. It's like, alright.
Is that the voice you'd use for Gemini Man, Caleb?
Probably.
Correct.
Oh, good job. You know your defendant. You didn't come completely unprepared.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
Was that the only question you wanted to ask?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Oh! Better blow up my attorney badge.
Cindy Stone.
Yes, a model. Wow, how did Larry Butts date a model? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. I forgot your name! I love Phoenix Wright. Phoenix, are you serious?
Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Shut up! Oh, of course I know the victim's name. It's, I just forgot temporarily.
Check the court record, you idiot.
My God. Please check the court records.
Cindy Stone.
Yep. Remember to check it out and do it for me, please.
Okay. Well,
You're
because
about
you're
to-
pretty.
Man, we are about to get Larry Butts killed. Mr. Wright. I asked you this question like 10
Cinder
minutes.
block.
So, of course. That's great. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. You sound unsure.
Correct.
You sound unsure.
Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
Attorney badge?
Loss of blood due to block trauma.
Gotcha. Yes, from that statue.
She died because she was...
Poisoned. With a blunt object.
Poison. She came down with a bad case of death, sir. Brought on by this blunt object.
She woke up dead. Correct.
You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Is this like the lawyer's litmus test?
Yeah, I know. It's like, you think I should have taken this test before I came into the court for a murder trial.
You know, I passed the bar, I went to law school, I got a degree in
please.
something, and...
I love this game. It's like, yeah, anyone can be an attorney. Just walk in the court, they'll ask you a few questions about who did it. And
Make sure you bring your badge.
Yeah.
Because, gotta remember.
no one would believe me if I didn't carry this. True. Do attorneys actually have... No, they don't have badges. No, I'm saying. My brother's an attorney. They don't have badges. Well, he's
And
a lawyer.
he drinks a lot.
He does. He's your typical lawyer, for sure.
Oh, yeah, no.
Good for you, Mr. Wright.
By the way, Caleb's brother, you know which one you are. What up, brother?
Hey, bro. Hey, brother.
Ho, ho, ho! You seem more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you!
I see why you've been on the nice list so many years. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Then you're not relaxed. That's just how.
Stop sweating bullets, Mr. Wright. We have to get these proceedings underway.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oi! Mr. Wright just told us that the victim was struck with a blunt object. Why did you explain to the court what the object was?
Would you explain?
No, we're not doing that.
Freaking Harvey
Judge-
Birdman,
Judge
attorney at law.
Santa Claus
Yes.
presiding.
Okay.
Or Dr. Light.
Read along.
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. I found it lying on the floor next to the victim.
You found it. Why are you there?
I'm the prosecutor.
Oh god. They found me out.
He runs out.
Yes.
Or accepts the evidence.
Of course. I should hope so. It's the murder weapon.
Yeah,
rather-
seems rather important, right?
You were all these characters, which is fine. I just like...
I'm a DM, dude. You gotta...
I gotta give you all the non-playable characters.
Be sure you pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Are you paying attention?
Wait, what?
It's like Bill and Ted from... It's like Bill from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Phoenix Wright's just Keanu Reeves. Excellent!
Excellent! Air guitar.
The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
Except for this gun I brought.
Use the R button to check the court. Okay, fine.
Okay, I get it. Criminal.
It's the thing. Cool.
Okay, fine, it's heavy. I get it. Oh!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Yes. Do not disappoint me.
Or else...
No, you can pick the voice for the judge. Do your best Santa Claus impression.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls defendants Mr. Butts to the stand.
It's like a bad fart. Chief, what do I do now?
Cross-examine, dude.
Come on, dude.
You spent how long in law school and
We
you still don't know how
trained
this
for
works?
this. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
You know how hard it is to get through law school?
Pay attention, listen to the stuff, and then question him based on the inconsistencies.
Help your client, you idiot.
You're getting paid for this. Remember that. You get your chance to respond later. That's called the cross-examination.
Be ready.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate.
I did it! Larry gets inside easily. This could be bad. He's so cool.
Twitch.
Mr. Butts, if that's not true that the victim had recently dumped you,
Uh-oh. He's immediately upset.
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
I'm sorry.
Mark.
First of all, Romeo and Juliet kill himself. Second of all, I think you lost me.
Mark Anthony played Alexander the Great in Cleopatra.
That's awesome. Didn't they all die?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
How?
She just wasn't taking my phone calls.
Or seeing me. Ever.
Cool.
What's it to you anyway?
Why does this matter in her murder trial?
Mr. Butts, what would you describe as generally
His voice has been. It first started as like a Jewish lawyer, and slowly he's more and more constipated. It's getting dumped.
Mr. Butts, what would you describe as genuinely what you mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them from the day before the murder.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, one of them? I'm so mean! Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
No respect.
Your Honor, if I could present the victim's passport.
And all the men that signed it that took turns boning her.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Oh man. Home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder, just like you
She
said.
encountered Dr. Wiley.
Dr. Wiley. Yeah, give me the next. Alright.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income.
Oh, she did not have a large income, which
I
is
should
why.
know, because I'm a lawyer.
Oh, she
It
had
appears she had several
sugar
sugar
daddies.
daddies.
Holy crap, she did.
So wait, that makes Larry the poorest man she dated.
Daddies? Sugar? Yes, he is. He's it.
Which means she only really cared for him.
Aww. True love.
Or he looks good enough that
Yeah, shoulder man who gave her money and gifts. Usually for sexual favors. I should know. I'm a very good lawyer.
She took their money and used them to support her lifestyle.
You coming in, hero? I heard you scratch.
He's just looking at us. The hero's at the door and he's just looking at us.
Next thing.
Dude!
Don't talk about it.
We clearly see that's the kind
Whoa!
of woman Miss Stone was.
You don't even talk about Miss Stone's character.
So real quick, I think I'm gonna change the voice to Butts and Honeydew.
Okay.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Mia just sounds like
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
time to do the famous objection.
Object to form, actually, but this isn't a disposition. This isn't a deposition. This is an examination. So yes, we would object.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Like
At that time at camp.
like up my hard box.
Whoa. That was more than me that I needed to say for this game.
There we go.
Alright.
I got hero in my arms.
Yes. You went to pick up hero. Should I? Wait to see what happens. Stop from answering. For the love of God. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. Like me, the question is irrelevant to this case.
That's true.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's Winston Payne.
He Winston Payne. Get it?
I got it. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
No, I literally don't mean
That's
that.
cheating, she-dog.
That cheating she-dog.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, jeez. Maybe you should shut your mouth.
Which
Continue with the trial, shall we?
Dr. Wiley.
Dr. Wiley.
I believe the accused motives is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Yelp!
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. But
That's a terrible way to look at his twitching mouth. That's such a terrible way to respond in a murder trial.
maybe I did.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
Just, yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I guess. I know. I'll send him a signal. Oh,
Just
God.
puts his fingers up. He makes the okay sign and then points and then puts his fingers up the okay sign on repeat.
Try to show him that it's okay.
Tell the
Truth. I love it.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
This
That's not the jury. The jury's only on one side. That's like the peanut gallery.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
I'll have 3 large fries and a Coca-Cola. Dude, chill. She wasn't at home, man, and so, like, I didn't see her.
Jesus, is that what that guy sounds like?
Yeah.
Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying!
Oh my god, shut up.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
You're screaming. Oh, lying. Oh man.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Oh no. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body
He's starting to be correct too.
just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
It doesn't help if you all say rada rada rada. Rada 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 rada. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's the Muppet Gallery.
Who would Phoenix be? Fozzie Bear?
Oh, this is bad. I can't do Fozzie Bear. I can kind of do, like...
Gonzo or something.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawett to the stand.
Frank saw it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. Of course Frank saw it. Man, he is...
Mr. Shawett, did you saw it? I mean, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh, yes, a news of peppers, yeah. I'm sorry. William's a quarter Japanese, so I always feel like I could do.
I'm only offended a quarter of the time.
Yeah.
And if it's, I always round down too. So
So you know,
if it's not over half, it.
Mr. Salt, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the
Testify!
court. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the murder. Murder. Oh, why, yes. You can tell I am friendly by the way I sway back and forth.
And my purple suit.
And my head does not move.
And I have a third eye. More between
That is my reset button. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open and a murder inside. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quelled in fright and hid the murder weapon and found myself unable to go inside. Oh, so he did not go inside according to him. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The fool must have cut the line to this cordless phone. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Wait, didn't the murder happen like 7 or... No, it's 7. Okay, 4 to 5 p.m. Time of death? Wow, that is a huge...
That's a discrepancy.
That is a huge discrepancy. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I don't know what voice you're doing anymore.
Just go back and forth. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Yes, you can.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Good question, Mr. Judge. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
No. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, actually.
You're right.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawett used was one of those. Wait, what?
The phone that Mr. Sawett used was one of those? I guess meaning he tried to use.
Okay.
That's
Your Honor,
incorrect.
I have the record of the blackout for your pursuit.
It's just a bed. Look at it. It looks like a
For
cot. Oh, maybe I'll take a nap. Like it's just covered.
From noon to 6. Lord, that's 6 hours without electricity in an apartment block.
Wow. Now, Mr. Wright. Yeah, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination.
It's in red letters, so it's important.
Cross-examination.
Again, in red letters, so it's important.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, right, this is it. You look, dude, you're literally gonna break down the testimony.
My man called before the murder happens. Just call him on it. What exactly am I supposed to do?
Find the lies, stupid.
Yeah. Lies! What? He was lying?
Yes!
Oh my god. No one's lying in court!
You're getting paid to say he's innocent, right? So make sure you prove at least you tried to say he was
Someone
innocent.
is lying in court. That is the entire purpose of court. Is that someone's lying.
It's fine, get him on perjury.
Is your client really guilty? What?
What's your plea, Phoenix?
How do I prove he's not?
Say he's
Do
guilty.
your job!
It's in the evidence!
Jeez. Compare the witness testimony. Okay.
Okay, this is so tutorial at this point.
Yeah. Just skip through some of this. We can read it fast on this part. Present it! Okay.
Make sure you yell objection.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
have
I know
to do
you're
that.
serious.
Not to know it's a Phoenix Wright game. Objection!
So,
Cross-examination. Okay. I was going toward the door selling subscriptions. I thought he must be in a hurry. Left the door half open. Thinking strange, I looked in the department. She was lying there, dead. I called in fright. I thought to call the police immediately. The phone was not working. I went to a nearby phone. It was 1 p.m. exactly.
so here's the problem. There are two pieces of evidence that both say this is crap.
Yes.
But the one that's most obvious,
Is the murder time.
the autopsy.
Yes. Ba-boom! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes. Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain.
You liar.
I love when he... You killed his girlfriend. Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
My name is not Frankly.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. This paper I'm lightly slapping. Oh yeah. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
It's a good question.
Huh? Whoa, rat. This is trivial.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw it.
Did you really saw it?
Did you saw it? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
I'm not gonna feed you some lies.
You are really good at your job.
Yep, you did it. Good job for not messing the easiest part of the game up.
That's all you have to do. Lies always beget more lies.
Snowballing. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Awesome. I love these games. It's already 21 minutes in. Jeez.
It's because we're breaking up
Wait!
the dialogue.
I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
You're already under perjury, dude.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he is already on thin ice.
Like, eventually you're gonna be held in contempt.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Yes, but the power was out. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I wasn't trying to, like, call his discrepancy. I just was trying to make fun of him, but I'm like, oh,
There's
yeah,
no
that's
way.
the discrepancy. Oh, yes. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Wait a second!
Hold on,
You're
stupid.
full of it, Sarge!
Hold on, stupid. You know what to do, right? Good? Okay?
I've got this one.
You better.
I should hope so.
Yeah, I should hope so.
Must have been on the TV, yes. She had one of those special no-power TVs. She was cranking it when she was dead. It's probably going to the television. Oh, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Objection! Man, literally digging his own grave. Hold it right there!
You held objection, not hold it.
Hold it! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe I heard a newspaper say it or something. You couldn't have heard of television or a video. Oh, we don't have smartphones yet, you idiot. The defense has a point.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
That's kind of my job. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
Or did you really not? Saw it.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Did she, like, have a generator?
Wait! I remember now! Mr. Sawit, The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that shorten the game quite a bit? These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and when you seem rather distraught.
His toupee.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sarge. Sir your testimony once more, please.
Please stop committing perjury. It's
Yeah.
getting really old.
I'm getting bored. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Well,
Yeah.
what are you gonna look to the prosecution? Wasn't there a table clock?
The murder weapon the killer used it to kill the victim. What are you, an idiot? That must have been what I saw. I know this is like the first mission in the game, but wow, the murder clock? I guess I would explain it.
How would you know it's a clock? Like, even in the court record.
No, yeah, because it is a clock. I remember that.
Yeah, but...
But, because you're going to call him on it. It's like, no, it is a clock, but he wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Yeah. Gladly.
Yeah. Well, this has got a lot easier, man. I don't know what's going on.
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The
The
murder
music
weapon.
sped up. I'm gonna press it.
Hold it! The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here.
Hey,
Oh.
present evidence here.
Yeah, present it. This seems like something I'd present evidence to. Wait just a moment. Fellow that smack. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock, you idiot? You with your objections and evidence. Just who do you think you are?
I'm an attorney.
Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Let's call him
Your
name.
first name's really didn't, isn't it?
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne, in my butt.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud.
Oh, says it out
And
loud?
it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Oh, well, you knew that, but okay. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright,
What is it? Okay.
what does that mean?
Yeah, okay, but that doesn't...
This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yeah?
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. I love what he says these things, but you still have to, like, choose the thing that it is, otherwise he'll say it wrong. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Oh.
That's true.
Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... Either way.
Obviously.
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh! Oh yeah, prove it! Prove I went in there! I will. I'll do better than that! I'm gonna prove you were the one who killed her! Whoa, Phoenix. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice! That was the sound you heard!
I love the court gallery.
Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. 1 p.m. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Wait, what's the meaning of this? This is clearly baseless conjecture.
Kinda is at the moment, just baseless.
It's not baseless, though. It is conjecture.
Yeah, it
I'll
is
give it
conjecture.
conjecture, but
Yeah. Just look at the witness's face.
that doesn't... Phoenix, you're going down the wrong avenue here.
So okay, really quick, I want to say a joke. So like, there was this. We were playing Jackbox Party Pack games for my bachelor party. One of the things we did was like me and my brothers and some of our friends like William and Josh met up. We rented out an Airbnb and we played video games. It was a lot of fun. We just kind of chilled and hung out for the weekend at this like really nice place in the country. And point is that one of the things we did on one of the Jackbox games. There were aliens that were attacking the Earth, And my job was to choose. It was like they either A, destroy Earth, or B, you give them something. So my job was to choose something that would make people split the difference.
Yeah, the game is called Split the Room.
So you're trying to make a choice of two things. So the game gives you one choice: aliens attack the Earth. So you make a choice that makes it hard for people to choose one or the other. So what I should have said was like, the aliens destroy the Earth or you kill your family. You know, something that's like difficult, right? It's like either you spare all of humanity or you spare your family, that sort of thing. But like what I said was, they destroy the Earth or you give them your credit card number, and everyone immediately was like, like I don't know about that one. Like immediately it sounded like a scam, and for some reason that's what this reminds me of. It's just like, like.
Would you care to elaborate?
I don't know about that, right? I don't know if you can really base your evidence off of that.
It is conjecture, though.
Yes, it is. All right. So, did you strike the victim with the clock?
Like I'm gonna answer truthfully.
Where are your headquarters? That day, I never. Look, the clock I heard. No, I mean I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
How about you keep your hair to yourself? man?
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright! Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. No, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? It's probably because of the batteries, though. Ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce a time. I think it's 8:25.
Well, he is.
He's the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? What's the time now?
Can you tell me what time it is now?
Yeah, haha. It's 11:25. 3 hours off. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Saw It Heard and the actual time of death.
Uh-oh, that's a case.
Uh-oh, yeah.
That's valid evidence.
So, Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh.
What did I forget? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Well, have you changed the time since then?
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case, haha!
I can't prove a negative, dude!
He's right, how am I going to prove that? Dang it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Naughty, naughty!
Naughty, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Oh, jeez. Unfortunately. Oh no! This is a cross-examination. Oh no! Is it 3 hours difference because of Paris time?
Yep.
Probably. You came all the way down here.
Which
You
is...
treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Yeah. You lawyers are all slime.
I can't debate that.
Man, he's not wrong. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Larry goes to jail. Not so fast!
Not so fast, Mr. Sonnet.
I love your Mia voice. Mia! I mean Chief!
Listen, Phoenix. Don't throw this one away. Seriously, dude, this is actually
Come
pretty
on,
easy.
man, do your job. But Chief, it's over! Stop saying that aloud. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder! Nobody can prove that!
Yeah, you can.
Try thinking outside the box.
Seriously, though, put like a couple of seconds of critical thought into this.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
Send the clock to 2 hours slow, then think through it. Okay. Ask yourself,
Why would the clock be 3 hours slow?
Yeah.
Phoenix grabs him by the cheeks. Why is the clock 3 hours slow?
There's literally like 5 pieces of evidence. Please keep it all together.
Come on, man. This one's easy.
Figure
Open,
out.
shut. You got him on the ropes. You were doing so good, and now I'm just disappointed.
Right? Right? Right.
Can you seriously not think of a reason?
Yes. Huh. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
Can you?
maybe Butch doesn't have to go to jail for life. Paris. Yeah.
So she was murdered on the day of her return. The clock is 3 hours off.
Yep.
There you go.
Find it and let him have it.
Yeah, hit him with the slingshot.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
A reasonable doubt, at least.
Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off!
Like your hair?
That is now at my feet. Let's see this evidence. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the murder before the...
Abroad murdered?
Abroad the day before the murder. I studied abroad or two in my time, Your Honor. Haha. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Let me explain why this makes sense. Add 6 hours, then add 3 more hours.
Mm-hmm. 12 hour plus the 3 hour.
There we go.
Yeah. No, 12. You know what I mean. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. There. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
It's a true statement.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong.
Wow.
Jesus. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Parry the platypus!
Foaming at the mouth.
You've killed the witness! Order! Order, I say! He's dead.
He did.
Oh, he did! Stop it! He's already dead! This case has turned out quite differently from what we all expected. We expected you to fail terribly, Mr. Wright. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor.
Yes, good. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I guess the jury had nothing to say. I have to say I'm impressed.
The legal system is different here. It's all left up to a judge.
Yeah, the judge is the one. It's Judge Judy rules. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. It only took you 36 minutes to find the true victim, at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, I think it's only a formality, but I love you. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Like the big white thunder say? Yay!
The air horns going off.
And with that, this court is MLG Pro. Good night, everyone. Turns out Frank Sott was a common burglar. Oh. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check out and see when people were out at the house. Oh, that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. But then she busted in.
She came home.
While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearby blunt object he could find and smacked her over the head with it. Jeez. Moida. It was Moida.
A moida most foul.
This is fun.
Murder, she wrote.
I love... Get out of here. I love the Phoenix Wright games. Ooh, I can't believe we still won. Ooh.
Oh, good job not messing that up.
Yeah. Good job, Screwball. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just, come on.
You're the best chief I could have. Best chief I could...
Look, Phoenix. Stop.
Yeah, Jesus, Phoenix. Have some decorum. I've never seen the chief looking this happy.
Whoa.
She must not be used to her proteges actually doing good in court.
Probably.
She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry.
Like, my life is over.
Yeah. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick.
Ah, Oh,
Don't worry
jeez.
about me.
Ah, jeez, Nick.
I'll be going dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, Larry, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
You really said, man. Like. Larry, she was... Never mind. We can't say slut in this game, Larry, but you get it. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry Butts.
Hey, Harry.
Harry Butts.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, I really owe you one. Well, I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Aren't you poor?
He is poor.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Whoa, no, that is evidence.
Wait, wasn't that the murder weapon?
Jesus.
This might be a bad idea, Larry. You should probably keep that.
I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, that's neat. You made this? Oh, thank you. Oh.
Thanks, I guess.
Larry's getting laid.
Oh, crap. Yo, Nick.
Oh, that's very solid.
Can you believe it? I saw I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for.
It's weird to see I'm not excited. Okay, there it goes.
Don't that just make you want to cry?
Larry. Are
You sure?
Squeeze me.
I think, you know what? Here, Phoenix, you take this.
She thought a lot about you in her own way. Oh, but you don't have to sympathize with me.
Phoenix!
It's okay.
Just,
Oh, not sympathizing, really.
Phoenix, show him the thing.
Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Show him the thing.
What? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I should better show him my attorney's badge. Show him the attorney's badge.
No, that'll ruin the ending.
Oh, okay. Fine. Take that. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled and slept with other men.
She probably thought about you the whole time.
She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
That's
Oh,
actually a pretty reasonable...
I mean, that's actually probably the reason, but he's so happy. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Also true.
Yep. I mean, it was a
Probably goes in
blunt
check.
murder weapon.
Probably
Technically,
goes in
you
check
made the
luggage.
murder weapon, but...
That just attests to your luck, though, if anything.
Well, make it of it what you will. Yeah, true.
Hey, Nick.
You're alright.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice that he made him his lawyer for this very straightforward murder.
I really mean it. Thanks.
Aw.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hope that made him feel a little better.
He's probably right about her just needing the clock, though.
Probably. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now.
You learned how to play the game, right?
Yeah, you,
Alright,
you
cool.
know how the game works.
I'm checking out in the next chapter. Later.
I think I die later. Oh.
Literally the next chapter. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I love...
Same death weapon, everything. No.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, God. Because she takes the clock?
Yep.
Oh, God! Oh, spoilers!
We never really know if the clients are
Keep
guilty
going.
or innocent.
Uh,
We can just
all we have
believe
to
them.
do is believe.
Which actually isn't too far from the truth, but it's really more of a benefit of the doubt situation in real defense cases.
Yeah.
Because it's a... Look, my job isn't really to tell you you're innocent, it's to try to prove that you aren't the criminal.
She said to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself, but that's the same equivalent of to defeat the monster in there, you must first defeat the monster within kind of line, you know? Just like-
Grow strong, walk tall, and also I'm gonna die soon. Goodbye.
Yeah, these lines in this black fade, you know, will have no significance.
Good, I can go home.
Shall I be off? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'll
Whoa,
pay.
hey,
I'm-
Chiefy.
I'm hungry, I want
Okay.
food,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
starving.
bored, I don't want to go alone because, you know, how society is with just people going out alone.
Yeah,
So,
for real.
yeah, hopefully, can you bench over 100 pounds?
Can you bitch over? Why?
Just need to know how strong your punch is, alright?
Punches? What are we doing later?
Just in case, you know, an assault happens.
Oh, okay. To defense reasons. Not
no,
weird sex reasons.
I'll get some toast and we'll give it to Larry.
And we'll drink it for Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh,
Speaking of Harry,
Jesus.
you said that you were a lawyer because of him.
Oh, yeah. Part
My
at least.
deepest condolences.
You have to tell me more about that sometime. Maybe over drinks. Man, Chief!
Nah,
It's
she's way older though. Like, it gives ages in this game.
27.
And Phoenix is 23.
That's not bad.
Well, he's not 23. He's as old as Larry.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So 23.
Cool. They're really young for murder cases. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
Is it? Is it really?
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me.
Stop taking pro bono work.
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Well, technically, it's a different clock.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Because she did.
She did! Oh, she did!
To end.
To end. To end. To Oh, God. Oh, God. New episode has been added. Oh.
Well, hope you've enjoyed our time with Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, that was a long episode, but it was a good one. I didn't want to cut it off, like, halfway through the...
Plenty of waifu material in this game.
There is. I play Phoenix Wright for the plot.
All that plot.
Press the button so we can see the rest of the... Okay. I wanted to see if we could see Maya. But anyway, Maya is like my favorite character, by the way, from the Phoenix Wright games.
She's all about them hamburgers.
Turnabout sisters. Oh yeah, she loves her burgers. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let us know in the comments down below if you want to see more. Is this a one-off or is this a series
It
thing?
depends. I could do a series on it.
Alright. Well, see you
Bye.
next time. Bye, guys.
Bro Bits.